What's going on YouTube? So today is Saturday, July 8th, and I just finished my first fourth year rotation, which was pediatric hematology oncology, and it was an incredible month. Probably my favorite rotation thus far, but sadly it is over and it is time for the weekend before I start another rotation. So what I'm doing right now is I'm writing my personal statement, which, to be completely honest, I'm a little bit behind on because this is something that you want to get started very early, but to be honest, I am now starting mine, so I have to get to it. But I thought in this video I could just show you guys what I do on a typical weekend in medical school. So before we get to the video, I want you guys to know that you are greatly loved, and that you are wonderfully and beautifully created, and that you are capable of more than you could ever imagine. Alright, so let's get going on this personal statement, and then throughout this video I'll give you guys some tips on writing your personal statement, and then also just show you everything we do throughout the weekend in medical school.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying.
Okay, so I'm taking a little break from writing my personal statement. I've been working on it for about an hour and a half. But I do think it is important when you're writing your personal statement, there are a couple things that you really need to keep in mind. And so the first thing would be just know that it is not going to happen in a day, that it is going to take time. It's going to take a lot of, evaluating yourself, reflecting on your past experiences throughout your whole life, and especially in your clinical years, but it's not going to happen in a day. So be patient, because you want this to be, one of the first things that the residency directors are going to read are your personal statement. And this really just tells them what kind of doctor you're going to be. That it tells them almost everything they need to know about you before they even meet you. So you want to make sure that this personal statement is good, and so do not rush it. And like I said, it will not be done in a day. And then also, when you're writing this, you really want to talk about what you're passionate about. Because I'm someone that truly believes that when you find like your deepest burning passion, like when you find that deep inside of yourself, that's where you find where you belong. And not only where you belong, but what you need to be doing to change the world. Because when you talk about or write about something that you're passionate about, it's going to ignite passion in everyone who reads it or anyone who hears it. Okay, so make sure when you're writing your personal statement to write about what you're passionate about, or things throughout your clinical years that have ignited in you great love and great passion. Okay, so just my quick 2 tips. It will not get done in a day, and write about what you are passionate about. I'm going to take a break from that right now, and I'm going to start working on an application to become a student representative for a certain organization. So they need an essay, so I'm going to write that essay now.
So we are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
So currently, which I love this, I'm getting to eat about 4,000 calories a day because Phoebe and I are doing so much running in training that it allows me to eat a lot more to try to maintain my muscle mass. So I am eating around 500 grams of carbs and close to 4,000 calories, which has been amazing. Alright, but I've taken long enough making this sandwich, and it is time to get back to work. This day probably is not the most fun for you guys because I'm doing lots and lots of busy work, But I want to show you guys the truth of what our weekends are like in medical school. So even though I'm in my 4th year of medical school and there's a lot less studying, because I'm part of quite a few organizations, there's a lot of work I still need to do. Next, I have to do the budget for the Student Government Association of St. George's because I'm the treasurer. So I'll be working on that budget for, hopefully it won't take too long, but probably the next hour or so. Alright guys, so it is absolutely freezing in my house. So I am going to go outside to do the rest of the work that I need to do. Studying or doing busy work can definitely become very, very monotonous. So you have to change up your scenery, get into some sunlight to just brighten up your day and keep you going and to stay on track. I feel bad for Phoebe right now because she's taking a 4-hour exam and she cannot do that outside, so she's upstairs in the room, but hopefully after that we'll get to study together and be outside together in the beautiful, beautiful sunlight. It is just as beautiful as I expected it to be. Praise the Lord.
Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show.
Alright, so I just got done with the student government budget. Well, not completely done. I kind of need to upload a file for like the budget so that I could have a running tally of our balance with all of our expenses and then also our emergency fund, but I do not know exactly how to make a layout for that, and I do not have a layout for that. So hopefully the president will have one from like the past years to help me out a little bit. So what I did today was just put all of our expenses in for the year, which is just covering our general student government meetings, you know, the food, the drinks, things like that, and then also a couple of events that we're gonna have, one of which being the match event, which is so exciting. I cannot wait until Phoebe and I match in March. That's when we'll find that out. And then so I got that done, and then also have a separate sheet for our emergency fund, and that's just, you know, if something goes wrong or something, we have money there in case we need to use it. And then also at the end of the year, that can go towards different charitable donations. All right, so now that I got that done, I'm gonna wait for a response for the president. And now I'm gonna get going on some GHHS president stuff. So I was nominated to be president of the Global Humanism Honor Society. If you do not know what that is, I highly recommend you checking it out and looking it up, and also be part of it. You know, this is just promoting humanism and just patient care and patient love all throughout residency and clinical rotation. So it's something that we should all strive for and strive to be in. So I'm the president of our local chapter, and I'm gonna be running a couple third-year clinical medical student workshops at 2 different hospitals, and so I need to get going on organizing some of that and how I'm going to run those sessions. So now I have to get busy on doing that.
I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
So this is my long-awaited lunch, and it is 200 grams of couscous, or sorry, it is 2 servings of couscous with 8 ounces of chicken and 2 cups of broccoli. Should be pretty delicious and full of great carbohydrates to fuel our 8-mile run later today, which hopefully we'll get a nice tan as we go on it.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
This is a video.
So that's what real medical students look like.
But I'm not a medical student.
Okay, well, one medical student looks like actually studying while I get to play all day. Oh, and looky there, that's my landlord. His name's Sal.
Who's there?
This is YouTube.
Oh.
Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so Phoebe and I and one of our housemates are about to go on an 8-mile run. It should be at a very slow pace because I hurt my Achilles a couple days ago on my tempo run. So we're just going to do 8 miles at about a 9-minute pace. So hopefully my Achilles survives. I know it's super hot outside, but I've been rehabbing and I am very well hydrated. So should be a great, great run. Well guys, we just got back from our 8-mile run and it was a beautiful, beautiful day. It was very sunny, beautiful breeze, and we had a great run, but I'll let Phoebe tell you about how it was.
It was great. I had to stop a little early because my calf, but that was for prevention for tomorrow because we have 14 tomorrow. So today was just a nice slow recovery pace, and we got to run through some cool neighborhoods with brand new roads, so that was really nice.
And where are we running tomorrow?
The trails, I think.
Yes. So as she said, we have 14 miles tomorrow on the trails. So the great news about that is it means I get to eat a lot more. And so I'm about to show you guys what I'm going to eat after a post run. And so I have to eat, how I calculate what I need to eat in carbohydrates is I take how many miles we run, so that was 8 miles, and I multiply by 0.66, and then I multiply that by my body weight, which is 180. So I'm going to get to making that, and all of that information comes from the book, The Hybrid Athlete by Alex Baeta, which I highly recommend. All right, here's my post-workout meal. I have a cup of blueberries, 100 grams of banana, 8 rice cakes, and then my protein PB Fit sludge, which I'm gonna mix all of this together and then eat it with some sugar-free syrup. It's about 700 calories, so then I'll have to get 200 more from something else. Phoebe, what'd you make?
I made a protein shake of mocha protein from myprotein.com. It's awesome. 1 banana, which was like 100 grams, and 2 tablespoons of PB Fit.
Nice. And then what are you doing the rest of the night? What a true medical student in 3rd year is doing?
Watching TV?
Yeah. Really, what are you doing?
Studying all day.
All right, so what'd you do this morning?
I took 4 blocks of UWorld, so it was like 5 hours. I simulated like what an NBME would be, so I'll be spending the rest of the day going through the questions and knowing why I got every single one that I got wrong, which is a lot.
Yes, so that is what all of you need to be doing if you are in medical school. Studying all morning, then doing what you love, taking a break to refresh your brain, and then getting back to it, studying hard. And then as a 4th year student, you can do what I'm doing and doing a lot of busy work or just doing whatever you enjoy.
Heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Well guys, it is time for me to end this video about what I do on the weekend as a 4th year medical student. But I am about to go get my last workout in for the day, so if you would like to stick around and join me in that or see what exercises I am doing, please stick around, and if you do not care about that, go ahead and sign off. But before you do, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos about medical school, fitness, or faith. Alright, so without further delay, let's get this workout in and then end the video for my Saturday in medical school. done recording for the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Saturday. If you guys would love to join me on any of the fitness stuff I'm doing, the gold humanism stuff I'm doing, or want more information about anything, please let me know. And please do not forget that you are greatly, greatly loved, and that you are wonderfully and beautifully created and capable of more than you could ever imagine.